Dr. Shirley Chichu is a residential school warrior who has set her sights on New Wingish Film Institute on the Manitoulin Island, which empowers Indigenous youth. Hello, Dr. Chichu. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me. I did say before the interview how dearly, truly honored I am to be doing this interview with you. You are a residential school survivor who prefers the term residential school warrior. I want to congratulate you on all of your success. Dr. Shirley Chichu Cree is the founder and artistic director of Wingish Film Institute. You are an accomplished artist, actor, and filmmaker, and have been working in the Indigenous community for over 30 years. So congratulations, you have won many awards, and you're the first person from a First Nation to write, produce, direct, and act in a feature-length dramatic film in Canada. So everyone can now see why I'm extremely honored to have you here with me today. But thank you. You're welcome. Now let's talk about this institute. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, when I first did my feature film, Bear Walker on Manitoulin Island, I had maybe 27 youth working on the film. And when the film was done, they came to me and said, "When are you doing your next film?" Because they got hooked onto into the film industry. And I said, I don't know when I'm going to be doing my next film. I said, because making a film is a lot of work. And, it could take 4 to 5 years to get funding for it.
Okay.
And then as I talked to these youth, I thought to myself, there is no resources for these youth, to have their voices heard. And so that's what made me, to create this film institute, was because of those young voices that wanted to know more,
yes,
and also wanted to have their voices heard as well.
Right. And when I was reading through your bio and all the wonderful work that you do and continue to do and have done, you're fostering new voices and you're helping to preserve and celebrate identities across Turtle Island. Is that correct?
Yes. Living a life, after residential school was so very destructive road for me, because I didn't seem that like I belonged in the white world, and I didn't seem like I belonged at home either, and so I became very destructive. And then one day I decided that, all this pain that I'm carrying, I'm going to a very useless place with it. Why can't I take this pain and be constructive with it? And so I said, I have to set some goals. And the goal that came to me was to help young people not to have that same journey that I had. And that's what was very important to me. And so that is another reason why I chose this path.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank you so much. You are approaching your 20th anniversary. Wingish Film Institute is looking forward to building its new Center for Learning on Manitoulin Island. Tell us a little bit about the design and what you hope for the center.
My vision for this new school, this new institute, my real vision was to have two turtles facing each other. And in the middle of the turtle, there's a circle. Mm-hmm. And there would be a beam coming out of those two circles, mm-hmm, and creating a teepee. Oh, and then the residences would be behind the turtles, all shaped in different style of Indigenous lodging, instead of a square building, whatever.
That's beautiful.
I wanted all these residences to be like Indigenous lodging. And it would also create a landmark here on Manitoulin Island for many people to come and see.
That's beautiful. So the training center to be shaped like a turtle, as you've been taught, that the turtle supports the world, which is an icon of life itself, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Embracing this shared knowledge through the design, and the architects have incorporated the project's the surroundings and elements by using timber and stone is so distinctive to Manitoulin, as well as ice, which has been used culturally by Indigenous peoples as an efficient insulator, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And what else can you tell me about the center? How is it being received in Manitoulin Island? How many people are involved with this project? Anything and you can tell me about this project would be great.
We are in the very early stages. We've been working with NOHFC and FedNor, and we're at the feasibility and business plan phase. And we have an architect that's that's been working with us, and we're probably going to go into our third phase. With probably in December sometime.
Okay.
And going to our third phase where they will be doing the environmental, and environmental, I guess, most of all.
Assessment, yeah.
To see if it's actually accessible for us to build where we are now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once we have this beautiful structure in place, let's talk a little bit about the programming that you want it to take place inside these walls.
I want the school to, you enter the turtle like you would enter a sweat lodge, and you would go, around the turtle, and as you go around the turtle, there will be different programs that these students are going to have, and I'm hoping to have like maybe 4 intakes a year, So it's all about film, the film industry, I should say, but what I've done with this is that when I was trying to find myself and setting these goals,
Yeah.
I found that the arts was very healing for me, and I thought, what if I used film as a tool to teach these young people? Because making a film, you have to learn how to read, you have to learn how to write, and you have math and you have science, and you have different business skills, leadership skills, communication skills, all these skills that these young people need to be able to be sustainable for the future, or even it helps them to go into higher education. And that is how that whole turtle is going to be. The whole turtle is going to have that, I guess, that mission.
Yeah. You're such an amazing woman. Thank you so much for everything that you do and continue to do, and how you've dedicated your life to positive and helping the youth, the Indigenous youth. I just wanted to touch quickly on the innovative design. It has been selected as part of the Italian Pavilion at the Venice Architecture, which is currently on until November, and their visitors from across the world are learning about your Film Institute and the importance of investing in Indigenous talent. I really want to take the time to congratulate you again, and thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Have a great day today.